Hello! Hi, alright guys! Been a bit busy today, post-apocalyptic busy. I didn't have any damage, very lucky, and I do feel for the people who've lost this and lost that, and all the best guys. Today, Storm Franklin was worse than Eunice, I'm sure of it. And I think the worst bit was, it was overnight as well, and I hate the wind at night. Anyway, today what we've done, sown a few peppers, and I found some peppers I thought I didn't have. I made 2 tools. Ooh, yeah, they're interesting. A little bit of the old robin bouncing around and feeding. The greenhouse tour, the long-awaited greenhouse tour. That took some blooming filming, I'll tell you. And a slight improvement to the greenhouse, which helps with the winds. So maybe something you want to copy, I don't know. I've never seen it before. Maybe it's old trick, I don't know. Oh, one more thing. The single seed potato arrived today, so I've opened that and I've started chitting it. Right, let's get on with it. Bit of a building weather lately. Not been that gardening much, that's for sure. So what I'm doing today, I'm making a, what do you call it, a dibber. Yeah, dibber, podger, no, dibber. That's going to be the same size as one of these cells. So what I got some 2-part epoxy putty. Going to mix it up, going to make a mould with a stick in it, and when I come to pot on, I've got a little dibber exactly the right size for the cells. Well, it sounds like a good idea. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know. So first up, we've got to mix the glue, mix the putty. This stuff takes about 3 hours to go off, so I shan't be keeping you here all the time, don't worry. I got some PTFE lubricant, which should be enough to stop the putty from sticking to the hole, if you know what I mean. Right. So equal parts, it says. That's about that big, so for that. Good tip when you're doing this, don't use the same hand for breaking both bits off. Because if you've got some grey on this hand and you go on there and it gets stuck on there, this bit here will go rock hard. Little tip. Oh, here we go, hang on. Hi, Steve. Hello, mate. Right, that was about me faulty fish tank light. What I was saying is don't use the same hand for different parts of the epoxy, because you will have problems later. A bit like araldite, really. You never mix the 2 ends of the araldite. Right, here we go then. It says mix for 5 minutes, and I guess you don't want to watch me doing this. It's sort of yellowy grey at the moment. It's actually a yellow putty. And I went on Amazon, and they're all about, I can't remember the price now, something like $5.88. I mean, it's dirt cheap stuff. All the common colours. But this one, the yellow, was £3 delivered. So I got yellow. Didn't matter to me. A lot of the colours are made to match certain things, like, for example, piano keys or guitar frets and things like that. There are specific colours. Tell you what, guys, this wind out here is just as bad now as it was on Friday at the height of Eunice. Yeah, that's getting warm now. I'm going to stop now because that's going to be good enough for me. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to press it in. Good size. And what I'll do, I'll put the stick in after. Just rough the stick up a little bit so it sticks. Got something to grip onto, if you know what I mean, rather than just be a smooth surface. Just like making lollipops. So I'm just going to leave it. Let's grease up another one because that's ridiculous. That one. So I'm just going to leave it in there for now. Right, leave it there, see what happens. Alright guys, still windy. Right then, doing a few peppers. I'm going to do them a quarter seed tray this time. I don't really need that many, so I'm not going to use an agri-lan. Not going to waste the space of an agri-lan, I should say. Right, in a previous video I erroneously said I'd run out of long red Marconi. But I haven't. They're just in a different manufacturer's packet in a different month in my storage box. Now this has got to be one of the downsides of storing your seeds in chronological sowing order. The first pack were in January, these were in March, and I forgot to reset them back to January. So yeah, a little bit of a downside. So what I got, it's a quarter seed tray, just going to top it up with some, bending over here, Leamington F2S as usual. Doesn't need much. So I'm just going to tamp down the compost. Nice and gently. And for the first time, drum roll, introducing the Digwell Greenfingers Lego quarter seed tray dibber. Here we are then, 5x9 matrix on a base plate of single dots, doubled up, single dots doubled up, so they're about 6mm high. Like I say, it's 9x5, so that's 45. I can make 45 individual holes. If I want to make less, I just take a few off, and I can custom fit it to the size of seeds I'm sowing. Now, I have not tried this before. As you'll notice, it's spanking brand new clean. So I'm going to zoom you in, and you can be just as excited as me at watching this work for the first time. How's that? Oh, wait. Here we go then. Let's see how it goes. Hey, look at that! Chuffed to bits. That is absolutely the K9's cojones. That is brilliant. Oh, chuffed to bits for that. Oh dear. All thanks to Storm Eunice, sat indoors with nothing to do. Right, so what have we got here? I've got the long red Marconi I just explained. I've got some sweet pepper white Hallow, as in Hallow with an A, and sweet pepper citrina. Now I liked these last year, that's why I'm doing them again. So I'm going to do rows that way. So we got the old numbering system again. Let's do it this way. I'm going to leave a blank row in between, I don't want too many. 25, 32, 33. So if all goes well I should have more than I need. But I do need fresh seed next year. These are, yeah, packed in 2020, so they're getting a bit old. Right, and citrina. And Hallow. I called it Halo originally, but it's not, it's Hallow. Got two L's. Right. Gentle spraying just to settle the surface down, and then bottom water. And probably going to invite the pod, I'm not sure yet. Well, that's that's the Viper Spectra light set up in the greenhouse as well. So that's where the peppers have gone. So they're in there. I'll show you that one day. And my single seed potato challenge has arrived. The potato. Yeah. Let's see what I got for myself then, eh? Right then. SSP. See which one I got for myself then. Like I said, it was totally random. Totally random. Teeth works. Right then. Well, they're not growing very much at the moment. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Might be 3 there, it's hard to tell. Won't know till it's chitting. So I'm going to do, till I've got mixed up with the rest of my spuds, I shall give it the wiping. Not supposed to wipe. So they say, not supposed to clean seed potatoes. I don't know why, I've never figured it out. So what I've done there, and I'm going to write on here SSP so I know which one it is. Oh, I should have waited for it to dry really, Steve, shouldn't I? I'll do it again later. And that will be going, well, just resting in here. I ain't got any trays to put it in. That'll be alright, just over there, where the camera is. There we are then. So we'd be cutting that up in about, I don't know, a week. See how the chits grow first. Let's see how the chits grow. Well, that's it. Quick and today, guys. I will get round to the tour. Oh, let's do it now. That's what we haven't done before we do the tour. A little dibber. Yeah, just about set now. I'll just leave it for a bit, set properly. Right, I had a brainwave. Use the camera because it's got wide angle lens on it. Here we are. So this is the greenhouse. Quick scan round. Quick scan round. Quick scan round. So Spider Farmer lights up there. I think it's I can't remember what number it is now. SF100, I think. So that's pretty good. And that's on the leeks at the moment. They've all coming up. Gone past the crook stage, most of them. Right, shallots I did the other day. These are the Zabrun, and they are the aristocrat, nothing yet. And they're on a heat mat. Oh, that's flickering along now. It does say 19.3, and that one says 20.8. That's the other one. Spare shelf at the moment. Onion shallot on the floor. That shallot. Bit of volcanic rock dust drying out. The microgreens are in there. And there's a shallot I found on the floor. Spare onions. And there's the ones I transplanted the other day. On top of another Spider Farmer. Now this is a great idea, this, because it's a flat surface. Flat surface, look. And it's nice and warm. Free heat. In fact, I've got to water that in a minute. Now these are the onions I did the other week. These are the ones I cut off. Cut the tops off, remember? And these I didn't. And there's not an awful lot of difference, to tell you the truth. I mean, that one there is come up through the old piece anyway. More onions. They'll be going outside pretty soon. What have we got here? Overwintering chili. Taters chitting. Rode mic all rigged up there. There's a little dibber I just made. There's my normal camera for filming. There's the Mars Hydro light. Just keeps things warm under here. There's the crap compost I'm saving. The bits, or the biggest bits anyway. Overwintering lemongrass. Odds and sods, dibber. Rough compost. Garlic. Bit of super soil in there. More garlic down the bottom. Vermiculite. A few tools. I've got to tidy up in here yet. Couple of potions and things. Hey, Lego dibber. I'm chuffed to bits with that. A few tools, a few chilies. They're doing okay there actually. I didn't think they'd do very well in here. The average temperature in here, 2 seconds. Slowly. Oh, some perlite drying at the back as well. What is it now? You see that one? 16.8. It's got up to 30 and the lowest it's got down to is 14. And I'll show you how that's being heated in a minute. Yeah, my Q4 fertiliser got wet. Doesn't matter, but I'm just trying it under the light a little bit. I leave the lights on all the time. I only use a few watts. Now I've got chitin, shallots, more garlic at the bottom. I think I've already said that. Compost keeping warm, water in the spray, seaweed water in the Coke bottle. Yeah. And that's the heater I use. Now, no heater is more efficient than another heater. If it says 1,000 watts, it's 1,000 watts. Doesn't matter what it says. It's the best heater in the world. It's not. But what's good about this one is it chucks heat. It chucks air out 360 degrees. So it's not all hitting the chilies, if you like. And that's about it. Got my little chair, little stool. And you can see now, that's where I've put the Gorilla sealant in. And I tell you what, that stopped that panel moving. Stopped it moving altogether. Same again here. And what I'm doing on the outside, let me show you quickly. What I did for the storm, let me just get around the other side a second. No one likes being spun around on a camera, I know. What I did, I just quickly put some paracord around the outside, so if the panel did get loose, it can't go anywhere. And it hopefully would have stayed in. So, brain started ticking away. Let's take this one step further. What I've done, I've drilled a few holes and put some wire through. And I reckon that's going to be good enough. I might expand on this and put 1 1/3 and 1 2/3 instead, but I'm not sure yet. And what I've done this end, I just left a little, left a little tag there. Stops the door opening as well. I've got to bend it back. And here is the prototype doing its job yesterday during Franklin. So even if the clips did pop out, the panel can't go anywhere. Go ahead. Come on in. Come on in.